Today is March 17th, 2014, St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day. Another made-up holiday. But actually, probably about 90% of the people that are watching this are degenerate stock traders. So I'm recording this at 4 p.m. You're probably all drunk, won't see this, probably puking in a gutter by 4 p.m. on St. Patty's Day. But anyway, we'll go ahead and roll with it. Good day today. This is kind of my first day back, strapped in the saddle. I had messed up a few trades last week, just got frustrated and in essence benched myself. And then the day I benched myself, which was like Tuesday, I think, I actually then made a shit ton of progress on a bunch of projects that I'd been working on. So it ended up, not even trading the rest of the week because I was so pleased with my progress and other things that just went ahead and move ahead. Actually, one of those projects, and keep an eye out for, is the Penny Stocking podcast. That's something I just got started on last week. Recorded one episode. I got to get it all submitted to iTunes and everything. But my goal is to have that moving along this week as well. I was actually going to record an episode of that tonight, but had several okay trades today that added up to a good day. So I thought I'd do a video instead. But started out the day with KNDI, which I guess you could pronounce candy. I do for some reason, but let me look. I actually have records for once. I figured out how to print from DAS Trader. It's actually kind of handy. So I shorted pre-market 2026 right here in this candle, and got squeezed. I was early again, which is why I got pissed at myself over plug last week. I was ultimately right. I think if you look at the previous video I did on plug, I ended up being right. I mean, I would have made 40%, but I was early again pre-market. So what did I do? I turned around and did the same fucking thing with KNDI, but it squeezed me a little bit and then came back. I shorted it 2026 and then bought back at 2001. So basically right at 20, only 1,000 shares. So it was like $250, I think, after commissions. But it was, nice little thing to get my feet under me, I think I bought to cover at 9:05, so we hadn't even opened yet. So a nice little trade to start the day. And then later in the day, the better trade, I think, which let me get back out and get 1 minute here. This will one day. There we go. Okay. Late day, I shorted at 2070 right in here. And then, it faded all day. And then I covered at 2135. So right in this mess, kind of right before it spiked up and then invariably faded. Now, what I didn't like is later in the day, even though I like this trade, this stock is very choppy. Now, ended up the day $600 on KNDI, so I'm happy with that. The only thing I really wanted to hold this overnight. I know they're I believe up on solid earnings or good earnings, but they're also, they released this earnings report, and thanks to Investors Live, Nate, they also, but yet at the same time in this earnings report, they didn't mention that they're also being investigated by the SEC. Now that could be terribly bad, it could be no big deal, it could be whatever, but I wanted to hold it overnight, but it was kind of like I got that little fading action late day, so I covered. So $600 on that. Happy with that, nothing great. CBMX was, I believe this is a weed stock. You can see kind of choppy, but I bought right in here 320s and then sold 349. So, right into this, 2,000 shares, $560. Again, I'm happy. That is, what is this, 15-minute candle? So, half hour, 45 minutes, I made $560. I don't think many people are going to complain about that. Now, this trade was another one I was tempted to hold overnight, but it got, you can see it really started swinging around, but Good chance this one gaps up in the morning, but I'll take my 560 and go home happy. Now, the theme of the day seems to be a recurring theme. This is the one that I think I'm really going to regret not holding overnight. YOD, I kind of, again, this was alerted in by, another member in Investors Live chat. She's got the avatar with the fly fishing, but anyway, it'll come to me. But as a swing trade potential, and I think she alerted it in 570s, 580s, and I bought way late after actually Tim Sykes was in this. I think just over 6, and I was way late in the 630s, and then sold into this spike into the 650s. $212, you know, again, nothing great, but a quick in and out. Now, I really wanted to hold this one overnight because I think this thing has great potential to gap up $7 plus. But, you know, on the day, what is that? $11, $13, almost $1,400 on the day. For my first day back, kind of after a frustrating week, I'm very happy with that. And that's my trading style, is just to kind of bunt and hit singles and eventually get a home run. So a good day. You know, a lot of stocks in trade or in play. JASO I didn't trade, should have shorted. Plug was in play. JVA I thought about fading and didn't. Java, that was another good one. It spiked at the end of the day, but a nice fade all day from 8 down to 760s. WWE, I've been watching this for months. Today was a decent crack of, you know, Jesus, I gotta change my time frame. I think it does. Yeah. If we back out a little bit, let's go here. You know, it's up big and really looked like it was starting to roll over. I think there was a negative Seeking Alpha article on that. MOBI was another one in play. MOBI. I thought about buying this at, what's my notes? 1088, I think. And it went to 1270s. You know, I saw this and thought about this you know, breakout, multiple time frame breakout here over 1050. I saw it a little late. I wrote down my notes, 1080. And again, it went straight up all day. Those are the most interesting ones, but a lot of stocks in play today. Good day. I mean, I'm hoping there's another day like this tomorrow. And like I said, keep an eye out. I'll obviously link it up, but Penny Stocking Podcast, that'll be more of an audio-only thing. I'm hoping to have a lot of guests on that, more of an interview, more of like an interview with successful traders, maybe more talking about trading rules, less visual, less charts, obviously. But stay tuned. Thanks a lot.